Welcome to Velocity TV, a weekly look at the news in digital marketing and beyond with me, Mike McGrail from Velocity Digital. Let's crack straight on with the headlines. The first story this week is very fresh. It's been circulating this morning and it involves a Twitter hack. No, not a famous brand getting hacked as usual, but actually someone within Twitter, the CFO, Tony Notto to be exact. We've all seen the tweets. OMG, you look great in this photo. OMG, when did you do this? Followed by a link that once clicked will automatically hack your account and send the same nasty tweets out to your followers. You just don't want it to happen to you, especially if you're a person of influence within Twitter. Luckily for us nosy types, Recode managed to grab a screenshot of the carnage before Twitter unhacked the account and returned it to normality. It just goes to show you that even the people at the top of Twitter are not perhaps well versed in the best practices of not getting hacked. Unlucky, Tony. Try harder next time though, pal. Oh no, what a failure. Next up is two examples of poor Twitter advertising. The first one is from Expedia. This week, I was served an ad telling me that New York City is a girl's best friend. Last time I checked, I was a man. I have stubble, I like football, and I drink beer. That makes me really manly, right? Anyway, the fact of the matter is that they just had the wrong creative served with their gender targeting. A simple mistake to make, but they shouldn't really be making that, or their agency shouldn't be. Whoever did it, wise up, it's not that hard to get right, guys. The other one that created a massive negative feedback was from an app called Badu that promises guys that they can come across girls that they've seen out and about in places that they love. I'm not really sure what that means, but it's pretty creepy sounding, and the image, as you can see on the screen, is a little trashy. Now, there was a swathe of negative reaction to this, from guys and girls, it has to be said. Calling it creepy, calling it nasty, whatever they wanted to call it, they weren't very happy. If you're putting an ad out on social media, please remember, you will get feedback. It's not a banner ad, it's social. People are going to give you their opinion whether you like it or not. Just think very carefully about using social ads, especially if you're something that might go against the grain. They can be hugely effective, don't get me wrong, but they have to be done properly and in the right spirit. Sticking with Twitter briefly, the group DM package has been rolled out to more and more users. Have you been using it? Are you chatting with your Twitter friends in group direct messages? Tell me what you think in the comments or on Twitter. Also, the video has now launched. We can all take a video within Twitter and have it natively sat within one of our tweets. I'm looking forward to playing around with that in the next few days. The next story looks at Instagram and news about a bug that seems to have emerged in people's news feeds today. Do you follow any celebrities over there? I bet you do. You just can't get enough of those mirror selfies, right? Well, the fact of the matter is that if you check your feed today, you may well see that your latest celebrity's photo is pinned to the top of your feed. It does seem to be a bug, however, but people on Twitter are not too happy about it, it would seem. A lot of people feel like this has been forced upon them. They've not found out clearly that it is a bug, but maybe they are testing a new feature. That may be quite nice if you're massively obsessed with a celebrity. Pin them to the top so you never miss out. Who knows, but we'll see how that one is resolved over the next few hours, I am sure. Those are the headlines from the past few days. Hope you enjoyed it. Next up is Tool Time. Tool Time is my weekly look at something that will make your life as a marketer much easier. This week I'm talking about BuzzSumo. BuzzSumo is a system that makes your content curation much easier. If you ever have trouble finding great content to share across Twitter, then BuzzSumo could be the solution that you need. You type in any subject and then it will pop up with the stories that have been shared the most across social within that subject range. If you're looking for something that gets good reach, go for the top ones with the big social shares. If you want something that's a bit more niche but still high quality, cut down a little there. There's a free trial version that you can sign up for. I'm using the pro version now and I have to say it's proven to be great value. That's BuzzSumo. Give it a check.
That is so cool, dude.
This week I've been loving the fact that Flipboard have launched their pure desktop version. I've been using Flipboard on my iPad for so long now and I absolutely love it. For those of you that don't know, it's a magazine app that lets you collate all your favourite web blogs and sites into one beautiful interface for you to read and share. They've never had a fully working web version up until now, but it's launched. Check it out, more reason to love Flipboard. Now it's time for Book Corner.
I love Scotch and leather-bound books.
This week in Book Corner, I'm not actually recommending a book. I'm recommending a podcast and a blog. It doesn't matter what form it comes in, it's all input for your hungry brains. The podcast is The Beancast by Bob Norp. I have listened to this for years. It's a weekly marketing podcast. It looks at social media, advertising, email, and the full gambit. You have to listen to this. Bob collates a fantastic panel every week. It's snappy, it's funny, and I get so much from it every time I listen to it. That's The Beancast. Download it, listen, and please do review it to give Bob a hand. The blog I want to recommend is Smart Insights. Smart Insights is a company that can help you with fantastic data for marketers and beyond. But the blog within smartinsights.com is an essential read for all marketers. Most of it's data driven, massively useful data that can help you mold your decisions moving forward. Dr. Dave Chaffee is a great mind in this field and he heads it up. So please go to smartinsights.com, check out the blog, you will not be disappointed.
I got a tip for you, buddy.
My top social media tip this week is to use more hashtags. I'm talking about Instagram here, not on Twitter and beyond. The reason I'm saying this is that research from Buffer shows that 11 relevant hashtags on an Instagram update will help that to spread further and gain more traction. I've been trying it out myself and I have to say the results are ranging from 40 to 50% increase on using less. Don't go crazy though, 11 does seem quite a lot to me, but it seems to be working. So if you're looking to extend that reach, try those 11 hashtags. Try Iconosquare as well. It's a great reference tool for finding out the hashtags that are most in use are relevant to your needs. Give it a go and let me know how it's going for you. Gotta love Instagram. That brings this week's show to an end, folks. Thanks again for watching, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to drop me a tweet with any questions about today's show. Oh, and do jump back to the channel page and subscribe. Yes, I still can't get the YouTube subscribe link to work. I've asked them, but there's no response. I'm just not big enough in the YouTube world. Yet, I'm coming for you. Bye.